Virgo, this is not a vague, generic horoscope line that could apply to anyone scrolling past their feed. This is a specific, tangible energy that has been building quietly in the background of your life for weeks, and tomorrow, August 16th, it is finally going to break through the surface. You have been walking around with a quiet, unspoken weight lately, haven't you? You have been showing up for every single person around you, for your coworkers, for your friends who call you at 2 a.m. with their problems, for the family members who keep asking you to fix their plans, their schedules, their small daily messes. You have been the reliable one, the steady one, the one who never lets anyone see the quiet restlessness that has been humming under your skin for months. You have been telling yourself that the quiet, unmet part of you that craves something new, something unexpected, something that does not fit into your perfectly organized routine is just being dramatic. You have been tucking that feeling away, overworking it, distracting it, telling yourself that this is just how life is supposed to be for someone as grounded and responsible as you are. But tomorrow, that all shifts. The universe is not going to hand you a tiny, trivial little update that you can brush off and file away in your to-do list folder. It is going to drop a sudden, big piece of news right into your lap, something that will make you pause mid-sip of your morning coffee, something that will make you reread the text or the email 3 times just to make sure you are not misreading it, something that will make that quiet restlessness in your chest finally make sense. This news is not coming from a random, unknown place. It is tied directly to the person who has been paying extremely close attention to you for far longer than you have realized. Let me break this down clearly, because Virgos are the masters of missing the quiet, subtle signals when you are too busy overthinking every single detail of your own life. This person has not been loud about it. They have not been posting cheesy comments on your social media. They have not been making grand, obvious gestures that would draw everyone's eyes to you too. They have been watching you quietly from the sidelines for weeks, maybe even months. They have noticed all the tiny, specific things that no one else ever bothers to pay attention to. They notice the way you light up when you talk about that one little hobby you never get to make time for, the one you brush off as just a silly little thing when people ask you about it. They notice the way you hold back a laugh sometimes, like you are scared you are being too much, even when your laugh is the warmest, most contagious thing in the whole room. They notice the way you overcorrect, the way you apologize for taking up space, the way you will stay late to fix a mistake that was not even yours just to keep the peace for everyone else. They have seen all of that, and instead of seeing it as the overthinking Virgo quirk that everyone else teases you for, they have fallen for it. Every single messy, careful, thoughtful part of you. They have not said a word about it. Not because they are playing games, not because they are not interested, but because they have been just as careful as you are. They have been watching you, learning you, trying to figure out the exact right way to step into your perfectly ordered world without disrupting it, without scaring you off, without making you feel like they are pushing you into something you are not ready for. They have been the one who shows up to the events you post about, just hoping to catch a quick 5 minutes talking to you. They have been the one who likes your old photos from 3 years ago, not in a creepy way, but because they were scrolling through your page at 1 a.m. last night, trying to learn every little piece of your story that you do not tell people out loud. They have been the one who remembers the tiny offhand comment you made 2 months ago about hating cilantro or loving that one specific 90s movie, and then they will bring it up weeks later, and you will think that's so nice. They are such a thoughtful friend, but it was never just friendship for them. It has been building slow and steady this whole time. And tomorrow, that quiet attention is going to turn into action. That sudden big news you get, it is coming from them. It might not be a grand, dramatic love confession right out of a movie. It might be something that feels small at first, but it will hit you like a ton of bricks once you connect all the dots. It might be a text out of nowhere asking you out to that very specific little coffee shop you mentioned once 6 weeks ago that you thought no one even remembered you talking about. It might be an invitation to that event you said you wanted to go to, but you could never find anyone who wanted to come with you. It might be them showing up somewhere you did not expect them to be, holding that exact little snack you said you loved once, and you will suddenly realize that every single coincidence over the last few months was not a coincidence at all. Every time they showed up somewhere, every time they texted you at exactly the right moment when you were having a bad day, every time they somehow knew exactly what you needed to hear before you even said it out loud, it was all because they were paying attention. They were watching you carefully, gently, because you are the only thing that has been on their mind for months. You have been so used to people taking you for granted, Virgo. You are so used to being the one who gives all the care, all the attention, all the effort, and getting back only half of what you put in. You are so used to people seeing you as the reliable problem solver, the person who never needs anything for themselves, that you have almost forgotten what it feels like to have someone show up for you, to have someone notice you. Not the version of you that you perform for the world, the polished, put together Virgo who has every single part of their life under control, the real you. The one who stays up too late overthinking a conversation you had 3 days ago. The one who cries at silly dog rescue videos on TikTok and tries to hide it from everyone. The one who has 1,000 little dreams tucked away in the back of your notebook that you have never told anyone about because you are scared they are too silly, too unrealistic, too much. This person has seen that version of you. They have not judged it. They have not thought it is too much. They have fallen for it hard. Tomorrow, when that news hits you, you might feel that little Virgo instinct kick in first. The part of you that wants to overanalyze every single detail. The part of you that wants to pull back, to make a joke, to downplay it, to say, are you sure you don't mean someone else? Because you are not used to being seen this clearly. You are not used to someone showing up and saying, I see all of you and I want every single part of it. But do not push it away. Do not overthink it so much that you miss the moment. This is not a trick. This is not someone who is going to show up for a week and then ghost you. This is someone who has put in the work, who has studied you, who has waited patiently, because they know you do not rush things. They know you need time. They know you do not trust easily. That is exactly why they took so long to make their move. They did not want to rush you. They did not want to break the careful, beautiful trust you have built between you two. This news is not just about a new crush either. It is a sign that the whole cycle of you giving everything and getting nothing in return is finally breaking. For months, you have been stuck in a loop. You fix everyone else's problems. You organize every event. You make sure every single person around you is comfortable, and then you are left at the end of the day with nothing left for yourself. Tomorrow, that shifts. This person's attention is the first crack in that wall. It is the universe telling you, you do not have to be the responsible one all the time. You do not have to earn care by being useful. You are allowed to be loved exactly as you are, messy, overthinking, and all. You might wake up tomorrow feeling totally normal. You might make your usual breakfast, go through your usual morning routine, check your phone a few times, and think nothing out of the ordinary is happening today. But then, out of nowhere, it will hit that notification, that knock on the door, that voice note that pops up in your DMs. And for a second, your brain will short circuit. You will think, wait, did they really just say that? All those little moments you brushed off as friendliness, all those little glances you thought you imagined, all those times they seem to be paying way more attention to you than anyone else ever did. It will all click into place. You will realize you were not crazy. You were not overreacting. That energy was real. And it has been building this whole time, just waiting for the right moment to reveal itself. This is not a fleeting, trivial little fling energy. This is something that has real long-term weight. This person is not just looking for a casual few weeks of fun. They are looking at you and thinking, this is the kind of person I want to build something steady with, the kind of person who will show up, who will care, who will not disappear when things get messy. They have been watching how you move through the world, how you treat people, how you show up for the things that matter, and they have decided you are worth waiting for. You are worth putting in the slow, careful work for. You are worth taking the risk of being vulnerable for. Tomorrow, do not hide from that. Do not reach for your usual defense mechanisms. Do not start listing all the reasons this could not possibly work, all the flaws you think you have that they have not noticed yet. Let it land. Let yourself feel the surprise, the little spark of excitement, the quiet warmth that comes with realizing someone has been seeing you, truly seeing you, this whole time. This is the big, sudden news you have been unconsciously waiting for months. It is not going to disrupt your perfectly ordered life in a bad way. It is going to make it brighter. It is going to add a whole new layer of warmth, of joy, of quiet excitement that you did not even know you were missing. You have earned this, Virgo. You have spent so long taking care of everyone else. It is finally your turn to be the one someone pays all their attention to. Tomorrow, August 16th, that moment arrives. Keep your phone close. Do not brush off that unexpected message. That is the news. That is the person. And it is going to change the quiet, steady rhythm of your life for the better in ways you have not even let yourself imagine yet.